Welcome back to my Harry Potter movie rankings. We're in deep, getting into hardcore Potter. I know I'm going to get wrecked for this one, but number 3 on my list is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I put a lot of thought into the top 4. I considered making Chamber of Secrets higher, but the movie is a little too childish. Prisoner of Azkaban, I really liked how they switched directors, giving us a new look at this world. The kids are a little older and we are venturing out of the Potter safe space. A lot of people think Prisoner of Azkaban is the best Potter movie. I disagree. I think it is overrated. I love this movie. I'm only saying it's overrated because I see most people saying it's the best. But the main plot of this movie is simply inferior to Goblet of Fire and Deathly Hallows. There is a lot more Harry Potter action in those movies. I enjoy the plot of this movie, but there's no Voldemort. The first two, we had Voldemort. This one, no Voldemort. And that's not a bad thing, but I just have a hard time saying this is the best Harry Potter movie with no Voldemort. The scene on the train with the Dementors was the first what the fuck moment in this series. I had no idea what was going on. We transitioned to Hogwarts. Double, 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 something wicked this way comes. The Prisoner of Azkaban score delivers. Harry's flight with Buckbeak. Harry's conversation with Professor Lupin, a window to the past, I feel perfectly captures the tone of this movie, as well as the music with Harry defeating the Dementors. All fucking amazing. Sadly, this was the last time John Williams was in the Potter franchise. Back to the first scene at Hogwarts. The old Dumbledore unfortunately died. I liked the replacement. It was a little weird in Prisoner of Azkaban. He plays a more energetic Dumbledore, but he was good the rest of the series. I liked the first Malfoy scene. Malfoy rips on Harry for fainting on the train.
Potter! Is it true you fainted? I mean, you actually fainted.
Shove off, Malfoy.
How did he find out?
Just forget it.
And continued that with Hagrid's first class.
Dementor! Dementor!
We did have another moment in Defense Against the Dark Arts class where Malfoy was mocking Harry about the upcoming Quidditch game. One of the biggest reasons I don't consider this the best Potter movie is the director Alfonso Cuarón turned Malfoy into a literal whining bitch.
Oh, it's killed me. It's killed me.
Calm down. It's just a scratch.
It killed me.
He has to be taken to the hospital.
I'm the teacher. I'll do it.
Oh, you're gonna regret this.
Class dismissed.
You and your bloody chicken.
Oh, you're gonna regret this. You and your bloody chicken. Oh.
What's up, Malfoy?
He even turned his friends into bitches. He even turned Dudley into a total bitch. No one is going to flop and moan like that when they get hit in the face with something.
Foul and loathsome evil little cockroach.
Hermione, no! He's not worth it. Malfoy, you okay? Let's go. Quick, let's go. Run. Not a word to anyone, understood?
That felt good.
I didn't find these scenes funny. The Buckbeak scene, I accept. Malfoy tried to be cool and look dumb, but they didn't need him moaning like a cuck. This kid was badass in the first 2 movies, and Prisoner of Azkaban reduced Malfoy to a whining little biznatch. The Quidditch game, I like how it was shot, but I'd have liked to see more in this movie. Quidditch was a huge part of the book. They covered all 3 matches and Gryffindor won the Quidditch Cup. This capped off a 3-book arc of Quidditch. Oliver Wood got his chip, and I think it would have better explained the absence of Quidditch in the following movies. I know there's screen time issues, but this movie wasn't as long as the others. They did waste time on some scenes, and there wasn't much going on with the plot. Sirius Black escaped, he was working flirting with Voldemort, and he's scary. Something that was brilliant in the books is the Seekers on each Quidditch team. We all know Malfoy is Seeker for Slytherin. Cho Chang, Harry's love interest in the Goblet of Fire, is Seeker for Ravenclaw. They could have started the love story in Prisoner of Azkaban. Even more important is Cedric Diggory was Seeker for Hufflepuff. This little bitch is technically Cedric Diggory. Hufflepuff won this Quidditch game because the Dementors knocked out Harry. Considering the big role Cedric played in the next movie, it would have been nice to start developing him in The Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry's training with Lupin is great.
Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum!
I love the spell. I love how it looks in this movie. This is supposed to be advanced magic, and it takes a toll on the person using it, at least if you're inexperienced. What I hated about the Order of the Phoenix movie is Harry was able to teach this spell to his stupid classmates. It's not so much that he taught them, it's the Mary Sue progress they made. When Harry was learning, he struggled to fight off one Dementor. He was only able to produce a much more powerful corporeal Patronus out of luck. Yet in the Order of the Phoenix, they are dominating these lessons with Harry. Then there's stupid crappy music in the background. The Order of the Phoenix is trash. I really like the scene with Harry spying on the teachers under the invisibility cloak. For the first time, Harry and the viewers are getting exposed to the adult world of Harry Potter. Sirius Black isn't just some dark wizard following Voldemort. He was friends with Harry's parents and betrayed them. This really triggers Harry.
Sirius Black may not have put his hands to the Potters, but he's the reason they're dead.
And now he wants to finish what he started.
When he eventually meets Sirius Black, he tries to choke him out. The scene in the Shrieking Shack is legendary. Huge reveal, Sirius Black is a good guy, and Peter Pettigrew was the real rat. This leads Harry and Sirius to getting attacked by the Dementors. They are saved and Harry passes out. As much as I enjoy the time travel part of this movie, on rewatchings, it doesn't hold up as well as Goblet of Fire and Deathly Hallows. Even though it is slightly different, you are essentially watching the same scene twice. Probably the best scene in the entire series is Harry realizing that no one is going to save him from the Dementors. Harry is the guy who has the power to fight off the Dementors, and he unleashes a powerful as fuck Patronus. Amazing scene.
Expecto Patronum!
Back to the concept that I've talked about previously in Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, Potter is overrated fake news coming into Hogwarts. He has put together quite the resume in his first 2 years, but this moment, fighting off all these Dementors, proves that he might not be overhyped. This kid is fucking powerful. I know he had training with Lupin, but no one else at the school could have done this. So that's 3 years in a row Potter has lived up to the hype. I thought the ending of the movie was weak. It is easily the weakest ending out of the first 3 movies. So for all the reasons stated earlier, Prisoner of Azkaban is not the best Potter movie. If you disagree, that's cool with me. I love this movie. I just think Goblet of Fire and Deathly Hallows have more going on in the story. I think it's unfortunate we didn't get the director Alfonso Cuarón back for more Potter movies. I did enjoy the direction of Goblet of Fire, but in hindsight, why did they switch directors after Prisoner of Azkaban? It would have been nice to see Alfonso direct Half-Blood Prince instead of fucking David Yates. What is your opinion on Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? Where do you rank it? Join the project, subscribe to the channel.